Hello everyone, Mr. Diaz here. I am going to talk to you today about Purple Mash. Now, I know that many of you know Purple Mash. You might even play or explore it regularly, and that's fine. I'm just here to tell you that from now on, we are going to try and access Purple Mash using our own portal. So we're not going to do that via MyOSO, which I imagine is the way you are doing it at the moment. So the password is the same as Google Classroom if you are in Key Stage 2, so year 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the password is the same one. You don't have to memorize a new password. The login, the username, sorry, it's a bit different. So it is your first name and the first letter of your last name. That is your username when accessing Purple Mash via this portal. Okay. Key stage 1, your login details in terms of password are a bit different, but your teachers will share them with you. So it will be easier for you to access Purple Mash via this portal. Now, I'm going to log in, and I'm pretty sure you'll recognize the home page. So this is the home page. Although I will tell you how to check if your teacher has assigned any task for you, your computing teacher, I should say. It is important to also recognize that Purple Mash has many games and lots of fun activities that will not be explored in computing lessons. So, for example, there's activities and games here that you can use for science, for maths as well, art. So feel free to explore because this is much more than just a platform that we'll be using for our computing lessons. So I'm here and I want to check if my teacher has assigned any task for me to complete. So you need to go to alerts. Sometimes you have a little number here, one for example, letting you know that you have a message from your teacher or an assignment from your teacher. That is not always the case, as we will see here. If I click here, I can see that my teacher has assigned a task for me. So I need to have a go at creating my own code using this app within the platform Purple Mash. So always check alerts. I'm going to click go to. Okay, so I have to create my own code. I am going to do something very, very simple. So I'm going to say that when I press the key H, there is a sound. That sound is the sound of applause, and I want to hear it once. I'm sure you know this. I'm going to click play just to make sure that my code works. I'm going to run my code. I'm going to press H. Okay, it is working. Amazing. So I'm going to leave this. So let's imagine that I finished my work. I'm pretty sure if this was the case, my teacher wouldn't be very happy with me because this is very, very simple. I'm sure I can add more things to my code, but I'm just doing this for the purpose of showing you what you have to do to complete a task and then hand it back to your teacher. So I would go to the few lines here. I would save it. Okay. So my work is saved. Close this. I'm going to leave this app. I'm going to click again just in case. Okay, and I'm going to, as a pupil, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work, sorry, to-dos. So these are the to-dos that I have to do. So the one that I had to complete, if you remember, was this one. So have a go at creating your own code. It is due in 3 days. So I had a bit of time. So a bit like Google Classroom, it will tell you how long do you have to complete you have to complete that assignment. There is a written instruction here, but there's also the possibility your teacher might just leave a voice recording explaining what you have to do. Some hashtags here that in the future will make it easier for your teacher to find your work and for you as well. So I can do one of two things now. I can either continue my work, add something more to my code, or I can just hand it in to my teacher. Okay, let's imagine that I want to hand it in to my teacher. I'll click hand in. I can leave a note. I can say, liked this task. I can add an emoji to it if I want to. I could also leave a voice recording, a bit like I know that teachers have been using an app to leave voice recordings for you on Google Classroom. With this system, you can be the ones that also leave a message for your teacher. And if you're happy with it, you just click OK, and that's it. Okay, so it was sent to your teacher, and you can see here that this is an indication that I've already shared my work with my teacher. Okay, so remember, we click alerts to check if if your teacher has assigned any task for you. When you finish, when you save it, you go to to-dos, and you will see all of them, and there will be an option to hand in back to your teacher or to continue the work. It's up to you. Let's go back to home. Like I said, this is not just something for computing. There are lots of fun activities here. So during the half term, and ask your parents for permission, explore Purple Mash, have a go at the games of science and maths and English and art, because like I said, it's not just for computing. Okay, I hope you have fun. Enjoy your half term.